At long last, our heroes find themselves faced with another city gym. Will Phoebe stand tall against the roaring flames, or will she wither in the heat?
As you leave your friends behind,
Yeah.
because they don't dance, and if they don't dance, they're no friends of mine.
Got my canteen of water.
Yeah, definitely. You're gonna want to make that last, because this is gonna be a long session. This is gonna take a long time.
What?
Yeah. As you
Oh no.
leave behind Igrum and all of your friends, and you make your way beyond the big cold stone door, as you enter into the darkness of the Zantha Gym.
The darkness?
It's dark in there. As the door closes, 4 subsequent plumes of lava begin to pour down from the sides of the walls, illuminating the chamber that you're in.
Okay.
It's made of like volcanic glass almost. There's like a sheer reflection on it. You can see yourself in the firelight, kind of like dancing along the walls. And as you kind of get your bearings, you can just smell just like raw cooking earth, and you're like, oh, this is kind of gross. This is not great. You see a young woman in a red jumpsuit. She's got long blonde hair and it's pulled back behind some safety goggles. And she's got her arms crossed. She's just staring you down
At the end of the room?
at the end of the room.
Alright.
And she says, I'm Mackenzie,
Hi.
and this is your first challenge.
Okay.
You may use all 3 of your Pokemon for this,
Okay.
all at the same time.
Oh god.
This is a triple battle.
Oh lord.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. We're going straight into this. We're wasting no time. We're rolling initiative. So as your team hits the field,
Yeah.
you see a small red fox with a series of vibrant tails. A small dog that almost has like tiger stripes on its back, and it's currently just breathing gouts of flame. And you see a little mortar, but it's not mortar. His arms are the same size.
Oh
You see a
snap!
Magby. This is what I should have said, but that's okay. Nubster's up first.
Nubster! Alright, buddy. Ice beam!
Make it happen.
Magby!
Natural 20.
Woo!
Natural 20. Every ice beam ever in a gym fight is a natural 20.
Alright,
Here it comes.
Nubster, hit it.
16. See, that's a better roll.
So it does hit
Yes. Who are you striking?
Magby.
Magby.
Yes.
Hit Magby.
So is
With an
it
ice.
double?
So it's 2d8 plus 2.
Sick. Come on, Nubster.
Make it happen. There's 4. It's big. 5.
9.
Big.
So 11.
11. Good lord. As the ice beam just clatters into Magby, he starts to like freeze over, and then you watch as the ice just steams away. As he also has flame body. I'm so excited for Mortar to fight this Magby and just clock him in the face and kill him. And then they both take flame body damage. It's gonna be great.
Oh my God.
Alright, William's turn. Anywho, back to the task at hand.
Alright.
Alright, William.
So he can do both sand attack and a quick attack?
He can do one or the other. Those are both actions.
William's gonna go for a quick attack on Vulpix.
Yeah. So you go.
Yeah.
Yikes.
12.
12 is insufficient to hit Vulpix.
Motherfuck.
Dun, dun, dun.
Hardline.
William just does like a dive tackle, and then the Vulpix just sidesteps him. She's very nimble. Not particularly strong, but definitely the quickest of the 3.
So she's on William's level.
Yeah. Yeah, so they seem pretty evenly matched in terms of speed.
Alright.
Shirley.
Shirley!
Shirley.
Alright, so can Shirley do the same thing? Shirley's gonna bug on over here
Yeah. Buggle over.
and go for a struggle bug.
Yeah. Struggle buggle. Alright, go for the Growlithe first.
Yeah.
The
Motherfuck.
Growlithe will dodge. And that's 19.
Ah, yes!
So the Vulpix gets hit by the struggle bug, so that is 2d6. 7.
7.
Alright, so as Shirley bugs out towards the Vulpix and the Growlithe dodges to the side, the Vulpix is just hit right in the face with a bunch of bugs.
It's distracted by William.
Yeah. Definitely. She dodges out of one attack and just bugs hit her right in the face. Growl Life is gonna go. Try to take a bite.
Shirley, get in your shell. Hunker down.
All of your words of encouragement towards Shirley, she just goes, and the Growlithe just bites on the shell a couple times to no avail.
Yes!
Because an 11 does not hit Shirley. Vulpix is going to look at William and ask him to make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on, William! Nope.
Oh, William is burned.
Okay.
William takes 2 points of fire damage, and his next attack deals half damage.
Okay.
Magby! Magby's going to go waddle his way over.
Hustle! Hustle, boy.
It's a natural one.
Yes! Which means
As he goes to punch, he goes crack and just punches straight to the ground. And you watch his little claws on his hand get like stuck in the glass. He kind of fractures it and causes like splinters to form right next to Nubster, and he can't get his arm out of the floor.
Oh lord.
He's trapped. Nubster, if you wish to strike Magby. I'm on autopilot. If you strike Magby, you will be at advantage because he cannot move.
Ah, sick. Then we're gonna go for an ice beam.
You also have the option to freely disengage if you wish. So you can like walk away.
Oh,
you couldn't
and he
because his
can't.
arm's stuck in the floor.
No, we're going for an ice beam with him being stuck in the floor. Nope.
Plus your constitution is 3, which is 10. 10 is what you need to do ice beam.
Yes, master. So this is advantage,
So
not a hit.
this is advantage, not a hit, yes.
Alright, please.
So somehow, some way, as the Magby is just stuck in the floor trying to free its arm, Nubster just shoots ice all around its feet. And it seems like its flame body's kind of melting the ice nearby, keeping it from getting any closer.
Alright.
So that's Nubster's turn. You still have William, who does half damage.
William's gonna go for a sand attack.
Okay, so Vulpix needs to make a save.
Yes.
Vulpix does not make a save.
Yes!
Vulpix is blind. So Shirley's go, as William just throws a bunch of sand in the Vulpix's eyes.
Alright, Shirley's gonna go for another struggle bug.
Oh yeah, for sure.
This is to hit.
You have advantage against the Vulpix because it's blind.
Okay, so 14 to hit Growlithe.
Yeah,
Sick.
that is Growl.
Okay, and then advantage now on
Yes,
Vulpix.
advantage on Vulpix because it's blind.
19.
So that'll hit, but see if you crit.
24.
Yeah, just see if you crit. Yikes! Yeah, so you hit both.
Okay.
So Growlithe first.
Alright. 2.
Yeah, you know, consistency is key.
And then this is for Vulpix.
Oh yeah.
6. 1.
You're very consistent. Always with the 7 damage to the Vulpix, no matter what's going on.
For real?
Okay, so yeah, much better the second time through. Shirley's like, I got this, and just shoots out all the little bugs again. Growlithe's turn. Growlithe is going to try to bite Shirley.
Okay.
That is a 24
Yep.
to bite Shirley. So you will take half of 5 rounded down is 2 damage.
2 for Shirley.
2 for Shirley.
Okay.
She's indestructible. Vulpix is blind.
Okay.
So Vulpix cannot choose a target for a Will-O-Wisp.
Okay.
She cannot see it.
Okay.
So Vulpix just kind of goes and kind of like dances around in a circle for a second. Magby.
Okay.
Magby attempts to punch.
Come on, Nubster. Brace down. Use that woolly fur.
That is a 8. An 8 to hit Nubster.
No.
Just once again, kind of like goes to punch him with the left hand and just goes like wide over Nubster's head. He's like, I can't do it. Back to Nubster.
Yeah.
Magby's still stuck. Didn't try to rip his hand out of the floor.
Oh.
He's just.
Okay. Alright, well,
He just tried to hit you.
Okay, Nubster, we're gonna go for another ice beam.
Make it happen.
Alright, buddy.
10?
10.
Again, that's exactly what you need.
Good lord.
You do have advantage again. He's still stuck in the ground.
Please.
That hits.
Yes!
You try to
roll
crit
again?
if you
Yeah.
want.
It's true. I should.
Probably not necessary, but you can do it if you want. It'll make for a cooler story. If you crit Mag beat it up. Alright, 2d8 plus 2. There is a chance that you don't kill him, but it's very unlikely.
3,
Oh yeah.
2, 7.
Alright.
7.
Given the state of affairs from the last round, how does Nubster want to take out this mortar who's stuck in the floor?
He's taking him out?
Mm-hmm. Maggie's down.
Nubster. He's just gonna like scuttle up because you can't see his legs or his fur, and then just get up and just.
Yeah. Yeah, Maggie goes down. Just. After getting hooved in the face by a swing of. Maggie's done. Alright, William.
He's gonna go for another sand attack on Vulpix.
Perfect. It's a 9.
Oh, yes! Blind again!
Vulpix cannot see. Shirley's go.
Okay, Shirley's going for that struggle bug.
Alright, so Growlithe first.
Take
And
care
then
of
Vulpix
that.
with advantage.
Advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Take advantage of that advantage. 14.
14 hits.
So
Alright, so go ahead and roll damage for both.
advantage for both?
Or damage for both.
Oh,
Damage for both. I may have said advantage for both, but damage for both. There's a 5.
So 5.
Mm-hmm.
This is for Growlithe.
Yeah.
10!
10! Alright, so Vulpix damage.
And then now Vulpix. 6! And 1. Gotta keep it kosher.
So.
7.
So. If it's not obvious from my scribbling with a pen, how does Shirley take down Vulpix from afar?
William is like running around Vulpix.
Okay.
Like
so William's
freaking it out. Yeah, like just.
Like freaking it out, and then the bugs just
Yeah,
kind of
because
get
like
in.
popping up, so the Vulpix doesn't know what's happening, and then suddenly it just gets hit with this
like
huge like locust cloud, and it's even more confused.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. You'd have to be confused. There's no way around it. Okay, so yeah, the Vulpix goes down.
Okay.
Boom. 2 hits. Bugs hit in the face.
Yeah.
Vulpix hits the floor. Growlithe is gonna go for a desperation. I'll take Vulpix off the field. A desperation bite towards Shirley. That's a 24.
Little hit.
Here comes almost no damage. That is 2. 2 points.
Gee.
All right, Nebster. Little nubby boy.
Nubby's gonna
Kind of scoot his way over.
scooch his booch over so he gets a better angle,
Perfect.
and he's gonna go for an ice beam on Growlithe now.
Yeah.
While he's distracted by
Hit him.
Shirley
Hit him
hitting
in the
with all
face.
these locusts. So he produces the ice beam.
Yeah. Hit him. Hit him. 2. A 2.
It seems to be his MO.
A
This
2.
this battle.
Nebster's just like, ooh, and just watches the bugs kind of come out of Shirley and is like, I've never seen that before.
That was the best Nubster ice beam.
William.
William.
What would William like to do? There's a Growlithe like 15 feet away.
Yeah. I kind of want to let William try to hit him and take him out.
Yeah, I mean, if he runs in there,
Yeah.
he and Shirley will have advantage.
Oh, nice.
They're
Okay,
flanking.
let's do that.
Because it'll be, there's technically no facing in.
William's gonna run over.
Get him.
He's gonna help out Shirley.
Yeah.
And he's going for that quick attack, take him out from behind.
Yeah. Hit him. Hit him hard.
15?
15 hits. So I will give you the option. You can roll damage or he's dead. So your minimum damage
Why?
kills him.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
1?
If you roll a 1 plus 2, that's 3. He has 3 health.
Oh.
So you can see how much you
Okay.
destroy him
Let's
by
do
if you
it.
want.
I just want to see how much William
Yeah.
powers him.
How much does he kill
Yeah,
him?
how much does he kill him?
So much. He kills him so much. So much he dies.
He comes in
Mm-hmm.
with his little fists of fury and just.
Right in the back of the head.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. So,
Yay!
after much effort
Group high
was
five!
expended, they all jump up and high five you. So,
Okay.
as Mackenzie bids you a brief farewell and kind of like scoops up her team,
Bye,
and it's
Mackenzie.
just like, bye.
Thanks for a good battle.
Yeah. And she's just holding like her unconscious team. She's like, yeah, you did a good job. She's like trying to nurse them back to health. As you proceed forward through the gym, you see a massive structure in the shape of a volcano.
Okay.
And
this is another room?
Mm-hmm. And there's just a sign that says, like with an arrow pointing up, it just says next challenge. So you'll have to, using your team, reach the summit.
Climb the volcano?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything happening on this volcano?
Not currently.
So it's just...
It's basically like a big mountain surface. It's clearly like fake, but it's made to resemble a volcano.
How tall?
We're talking like a solid 40 feet up.
Okay.
Like this, it's going to be quite the climb.
Okay. I have to climb it too?
You and your team.
Okay.
Have to climb it.
Shit.
As you enter this room...
Am I able to use my anchors?
Yeah.
That I have? Okay.
When you enter this room, you hear all of your Pokeballs go and power down. You are not able to pull your team back. They have to reach the summit with you.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, for the sake of like Nubster, who couldn't possibly climb, someone else has to carry him.
Okay.
And Shirley, who could just like noodle up there, could do it slowly.
Yeah,
but it's like, how are you going to get the whole team up?
Right.
All at once.
Alright. Team huddle. Alright, guys. I'm going to tie Nubster to me. With I have 50 feet of rope.
You do?
Yeah.
You have a lot of rope.
I have 5 anchors and 50 feet of rope.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to tie the rope around me and Nubster.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, cause he only has little hooves.
He does.
So I'll be holding him, but he's tied to me.
Yeah. So if he falls, he's not going very
He'll
far.
just dangle off of me then, because the rope's tied to me and then him.
Right, his little oval body gets lifted up.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Little egg.
Yeah.
And then William, I'm not too afraid. I'm gonna ask William. William, do you want to be tied to the rope? Are you afraid of falling?
He goes, oh.
No. Okay. And then Shirley.
He's like a flying squirrel.
Yeah, right.
Glide back down and try again.
That's true. Shirley, how you feeling about this?
She just goes.
Yep. All right.
And she just starts climbing, very slowly, but she starts making her way up there.
All right, Shirley.
Shirley's able to climb, and William is able to climb. So it really just comes down to you.
Yeah.
You and Nubster are the two, because they like Shirley and William will go like 15 feet up and then like look back and wait for you to start.
Okay.
Because they're like, we're not going without you.
So is there stuff to grip?
Yeah, there's like pseudo handholds. It's not like a rock climbing wall where you can just grab stuff. So it is like kind of free climbing.
Okay.
But there are essentially like every couple feet there's like a ledge you could potentially like leap for and grab.
Right.
So this is where you'll need Phoebe's strength and or dexterity to do some climbings.
Okay, I'm gonna do that, and I have 2 anchors out in each hand.
Cool. So you're gonna just kind of like
So right now I'm
climb
looking.
yourself up.
I'm
Cool.
looking.
Yeah.
Oh, 8.
8. Okay. You don't see any particularly great places to grab on to start. You're kind of just like.
Okay. I mean, we're still climbing. Do you need me to make like a...
Yeah, so we'll say you're about 10 feet up.
Okay.
Let's get a strength check to just see how well you're holding on.
What is it?
A 1!
Yay, I fell down the fucking
So as you start to fall, I will give William and Shirley the opportunity to try to catch you. So let's have both of them make dexterity checks. We'll see if either or both of them can maybe slow your descent or even catch you before you fall.
Shirley is... What is it? Strength?
Dexterity.
Oh, fuck. Shirley's 15, and then William is 8.
Okay, yeah. Shirley just grabs onto your shoe and kind of just starts like pulling you up behind. So you're just upside down.
Thank you, Shirley.
And upstairs, like 10 feet below you, just like. And his hair's like out of his eyes. He's just like, what is happening?
Oh my god,
as Shirley just continues to make the way up. If you allow Shirley to, she'll just drag you to the top of the mountain.
Okay, but can I help, like, by not just being dead weight, by like still like
If you
using my
like, try to
anchors.
flip yourself up
Yeah, and
with
like.
with the
Do I need
noodle
to
on
do
your
that?
foot.
Like try to flip myself?
Make an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Try to like spin yourself.
Alright.
Get
So
yourself
that I'm
right
just upright and I can use my anchors for some like leverage so I'm not
That's fine.
yes.
Yeah. So Shirley kind of like catches what you're going for and kind of swings you up a little bit, and you just leap up and you're back in.
Yeah, so I'm not just
Yeah.
full dead
And
weight.
you're almost to the summit.
Okay.
Almost there. So you are almost to the top. We need one more check
From who, me?
from you. Because you're now again like just going on your own.
Okay,
You
okay.
can do it. One more strength check.
Okay.
It's just a straight roll.
Okay, dokie, here we
Perfect.
go.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah. So this whole debacle takes you probably like 5 minutes to just figure
Okay.
out. But then you finally reach the surface and you pull Nups up. You just like just higher and higher up. And then Shirley, you see just pulls herself up, and then William's just like already sitting up
Yeah.
there. He's eating a sandwich or something that he pulled out of that
Whatever,
hat.
yeah.
Yeah, probably like a muffin or
Sounds
something.
about right.
Something he stole from somewhere.
Yeah.
He's just
At least he's prepping for the next situation.
yeah, and he finishes his meal, and you are now standing at the top of a rather like large around fake volcano.
Okay.
There's about a 10-foot rim all the way around,
Okay.
and then there's just a crater in the middle.
Okay.
And in the bottom of that crater are several like magma vents from the forge that is beneath this building.
Oh, okay.
So this is where the excess steam and slag are just sort of stored, and then something happens to it in this big volcanic basin. It either gets processed or sent somewhere else. But you can kind of see there's little tubes that slide down the side of the volcano, so it looks like when it's ready to overflow, the like excess slag just gets redirected somewhere else and processed. But they're very, very keen on the volcano aesthetic for this area. And you see an older lady standing across from you. She has a rather large, like fiery looking dog next to her.
Okay.
And then there's also something, it's like reminiscent of Little Buddy, but like on a much larger scale.
Okay.
And they're both just sat across the way from you, and she says, "Hello, dear. Was your climb pleasant?"
Wasn't too bad.
Excellent. And are you tired, winded? Do you need a moment?
I think we're good.
Fantastic. It's time for your second challenge.
Okay.
I'm Eleanor,
Hi.
and if you can defeat me, you may proceed.
Okay.
Um,
Is this 2v2 or?
So, it is 2v2.
Okay.
So pick two of your teammates.
Okay.
You roll initiative once.
Once.
Your team and their team. Your team members
Yeah.
act at the same time
Uh-huh.
and need to cooperate on their turn
Okay.
in order to act.
Okay.
So if they try to do something kind of wacky, they're going to have to roll to be in sync. And if they can't be in sync, it's going to reduce the effectiveness of whatever they're trying to do. So it's basically a battle of like how coordinated are you and your Pokemon,
Uh-huh.
and how coordinated is your team
Okay.
versus how coordinated is Eleanor and her team.
Okay.
So pick two of your teammates, whichever two you'd like.
Can I ask them?
Like which,
Yeah.
like your team?
Yeah, I'd be like, who wants to team up?
Shirley and William look at you and they're like, ready. And Napster just looks at you and goes,
Napster, what is with you in this place? You were.
he's just looking around.
Alright, that's not who I would have picked, but I'm glad I did it because this is what's happening then.
Okay, so you
Here we go.
send out
All right,
Shirley and William?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So you're gonna roll 1d20 and add both of their dexterities. So Williams is +2, Shirley's is -1, so you have a total bonus of +1.
So now, quick question.
Yeah.
Eleanor.
Mm-hmm.
Is this a thing of we're trying to get rid of one another as a team or just trying to hit?
The goal is the same as any other battle.
Uh-huh.
Defeat your opponents.
Okay.
But this test, if you will, is how well can your team function together.
Okay.
So, the more in sync your team is,
More damage.
the more effective you will find everything they're trying to do.
Okay.
That is the power of the xanthan clay that builds the volcano that you're standing on.
I thought you were going to say friendship, but okay.
Which is, well, in a way, the clay will resonate with the power that is inherent in all Pokemon. and it will make them more effective.
Guys, the clay. That's what I whispered to them.
Okay. She's like, it's not a secret.
Okay,
It's
the
okay.
clay.
And your team awaits your orders.
Okay, so for the first move, I'm gonna have William stay on Shirley, and they're gonna start moving over
Okay.
to get closer.
Yeah.
But William is gonna throw sand. So it's like they can't see which way they're going initially. I mean, Shirley can't move that fast. But at least
So sand goes up, and you guys just go. Diversion. Okay. Team Eleanor.
Shirley's slow.
Yeah. So Team Eleanor just sort of surveys the situation. And you as Phoebe just see this big wall of sand and then Shirley going like slithering away. Flareon
I love it.
just looks towards Quilava and without a word they begin to circle around. But the Flareon looks over to the Quilava and just tosses a little gout of fire, and it just begins to spin and spiral towards the sand. Disadvantage, but the first one's a natural 20.
Good lord.
Next one's a 6. So a spiral of fire like arcs towards William, and you can see it approaching him. What do you do?
Approaching Bruce William?
Mm-hmm.
William, get out of the way.
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay. Have William make a dexterity saving throw.
Dodge it! No. 4.
Oh dear. So have Shirley make a strength check.
Fucking nut. 5?
Okay. So the team is very out of sync at the moment as the Flareon throws the fire spin into the sand, and William just looks back like awaiting orders. He sees it coming and should get out of the way and just goes, what do I do? And hearing dodge it, he just goes, "Huh," and just kind of like leaps off of Shirley, but not paying attention, heads towards the basin. And Shirley reaches out to grab him, but only catches on the edge of his tail, and he kind of slides down and then catches himself on the walls. So he's like hanging off the ledge now. Things are going weirdly for Team Phoebe. So, how does Team Phoebe recover?
Well, I'm gonna surely take a noodle, bring him up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have him grab Shirley and then take William, because can they kind of see through it?
No, they are blind to the outside as well. It's just sand everywhere. They're not having a great time seeing, but they're safe from most outside attacks.
But they saw where that.
They saw the
fire
spiral of fire come in.
Yeah.
From a direction, so they know roughly where the attack came from. Yeah.
So they're not completely like disoriented. They know that it came.
Yeah,
from
they sort of have their bearings, but like they can't physically see.
I'm gonna have Shirley grab some like rocks, or earth they can reach, and make like a little like barrier.
Okay, building a
in
little
front
wall.
of them. Yeah.
Cool.
And then but have like a little hole for him to look through.
Okay.
Or like some kind of space, like
Sure.
niche.
Yeah, a little like arrow hole to look through. Yeah. Okay.
Or Will, you can like drill it out with his little finger.
Okay. So you build a small rock wall.
Yeah.
With a little space to be able to see, and then the sand disperses.
Okay.
So there's a little rock wall right here.
Yep.
Okay, so it's at this point that William and Shirley can see that there is a koalaba on the other side,
Yeah.
and they can see that there's a Flareon on the other side of their wall,
Right.
and they're kind of just like,
Yeah.
what do we do? Okay. So at this point, the koalaba will continue its path,
Okay.
and the Flareon will just sort of sit and attempt. So you are now behind cover. So I have this now. So that's still a lot. That is a 24 to hit William.
Yeah.
Which even with a 13 AC. So that is 2 points of fire damage, as William is currently caught in the midst of a fire spin. So if William attempts to move in any direction, he'll take another d8 of fire damage, as the fire is just like around him. The Flareon just sort of sits back, and you watch as it just kind of tilts its head back and forth as the fire just continues to spin around him. So at this point, the Quilava will look in this direction and just breathes in, goes...
How far away is it?
40 feet. So, you guys have advantage on your dexterity saves, but William would be at disadvantage because he cannot go anywhere. So William's is a straight roll. However, Shirley has advantage on the dex save. Yikes. Okay. So Shirley's already good, but you can try to see if you crit if you want to. Yikes. Yeah, so that 18's good. How about that 18, huh? So, yes, William being kind of stuck where he is. You can see this big gout of flame coming in. Do you give any orders to Shirley?
Yeah, I'm gonna have Shirley throw some earth at it to try to negate, like, the intensity of it.
Okay, go ahead and roll a rock throw attack.
Okay. 11?
11?
Yeah.
Okay, so that will hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Of a rock throw?
Yeah, so you're going to reduce the damage of the flamethrower by the amount you roll on the rock throw.
Oh, okay. 6.
6? Okay, so how much health does William have right now?
14.
14? William survives barely. As Shirley throws a boulder into this flamethrower, it kind of spirals out and you watch as the boulder just slowly becomes like magma and just melts away. As the flamethrower reaches up, Shirley would take 19 minus, what did you roll?
6.
6, so Shirley would take 13, instead takes 6. And then William would take... Actually, Shirley takes 3.
Okay.
I tell a lie, because Shirley succeeded on the save. William would take 19, instead takes 13. Because the damage is reduced before it reaches him. It is Team Phoebe's go.
I'm gonna ask him to look through his hat. Like, William, look for something in your hat to help you. So whether that's him eating something or getting a critical stick.
Okay, roll a d12.
10.
What is useful to William in this moment?
Staying alive?
Okay, so what would William find useful for staying alive?
One of the multiple berries he's stolen. I know that he's taken.
Okay, cool. So yeah, as you're like, find something useful, William looks at you, gives you a quick nod, and then kind of ducks down with Shirley and like digs through and finds one of those massive citrus berries.
Okay.
And he holds it up to you.
Eat it!
He goes...
Flick the citrus into its eyes.
William recovers, if possible, 16 hit points. And the citrus berry is gone.
He recovers. He's back to full.
Okay.
So I'm going to have Shirley do a rock throw.
Okay.
Is William's turn over? Because he, like...
Pretty much, yeah.
He
William did his thing.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to have Shirley do a rock throw at... Quilava.
Cool.
How dare you hit my friend! That is a 22.
Yikes. Yeah, that hits. That hits a lot.
22, here it comes.
That hits real bad.
He threw a big rock.
Boom.
2. No, that was more like a pebble.
Boom. A fractured pebble.
3.
Covered in hair.
6.
6.
Covered in hair.
It is at this point that Eleanor gives a command to her two teammates.
Mm-hmm.
She says, Quilava, recuperate.
What does that mean?
He does. He recharges his flamethrower, so he can use it again on his next turn. And he said, she says, actually, more accurately, she would have said, Jupiter, recuperate.
Okay.
And she would say, Minerva, align the stars. and Minerva turns. Minerva's the Flareon. She turns towards Quilava and attempts to hit him with a fire spin. With a natural 20. And you watch as the fire strikes into Quilava, and the flames on its back shoot out. Incredibly like hot flame. It's almost blue fire coming out. And that is their turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna have them combine their rock throw and like a sand attack, but aim it at the fire on its back.
So let's
you know what I mean? Like when you put out a fire, like a campfire, you're like throwing dirt and...
Yeah. So let's see. Quilava needs to make a dexterity save. That's a 7.
Does not.
That is insufficient. And go ahead and roll the rock throw attack as well.
Okay.
With advantage because Quilava's blind.
Oh, sick. William, you baller.
Now you're thinking.
You've done it.
With teammates.
You've done it, William. So, 18 for the first one.
Oh, yeah.
Hit. And then... 24.
Yeah, so that hits. Absolutely. So go ahead and roll your damage. 13. Yes. So 13 points of damage to Quilava. Quilava is blind. The fire is kind of suppressed. It's unable to see. And then a boulder just clocks him in the forehead. Just that does open him up for a William strike, if William is still in range.
Yes. Oh, sorry. I forgot he moved over.
Because William can quick attack, hit him, and run.
Yeah.
That's a thing he can do.
He's going to do that.
Because Quilava's blind, he can't swing back. So
he's going to do that. And Shirley kind of moved.
Yeah.
Forward.
So you have advantage on this because he's blind and staggered.
So 18 on the first one.
Yeah.
That would have been 13. Yeah.
18's good. 18's real good.
Alright,
So
here we go.
1d8 plus 2.
William, going for the quick attack!
Look at that.
8.
8. Okay. So you watch as your team, which is notoriously uncoordinated, starts to really sync up. And between their two actions, you notice that William's able to do more than he's ever been able to do in 6 seconds before by blinding something and then punching it in the face. And then Shirley sees an opening to clobber it with a rock. And Eleanor goes, very, very good, my dear. You're catching on to the challenge. It is now Team Eleanor's turn. Quilava's blind. Quilava's going to attempt to throw an ember in the general direction of Shirley.
Okay.
From where the rock hit it, she's like, this is where the pain came from.
Okay.
I'm throwing a fireball that way. It's a 15 and then a 10, so I believe a 10 will miss you. So the fireball just goes wide and kind of strikes into the boulder behind as the Quilava's just trying to like clear its eyes of the sand. But it's really struggling to do so. As Minerva's kind of waiting for a cue of like, what am I doing? Eleanor just kind of leans back and is like, strike them. What are you waiting for? She's going to attempt, once again, to hit either of them with a fire spin. But with the benefit of the cover. What is Shirley's natural armor class? 16? She misses.
Oh, yes.
The fire just goes this way, strikes into the cover, and just glances off one of Shirley's legs. She just pulls it in as the fire goes by. And you can see the fire from Minerva at this point is much weaker than it has been. Because they're very much in sync. So when you're knocking one down a peg, the other one sort of falls down as well. And when your team's doing really well, they kind of boost each other up and they're giving each other extra actions and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's back to Team Phoebe.
Okay.
As Quilava is no longer blind for the moment.
Right.
Unless you do something to change that.
So we're moving in a little closer. They're still on each other. William's going to attempt to run and do another sand attack.
Yeah.
But Shirley is now within range to do the gastric acid.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to combine it into like a gross...
Perfect.
Sandy acid.
Okay. So I will say sand attack, gastric acid.
Okay.
So that's a 9 and a 10.
Okay, so those both don't save.
Okay. So the Quilava's just coated in goo, and then the like sand just kind of sticks in. So he's super blinded. He's like very, very blind.
Alright.
And Jupiter at this point is just furious and trying to spark up the flames, but with all the acid and the sand on there, it's just like little tiny sparks.
Right.
And you watch as some of Minerva's coat starts to like lose its luster and sheen on the other side of the field.
Okay.
Together, your team is doing relatively well for the moment.
Good job, guys!
They kind of look back at you and give you like a fierce nod, and you're like, yeah. So Minerva is going to once again attempt to hit Jupiter with another fire spin, just to help him rekindle the flame.
Yeah.
Bloop. 19 hits him. As the fire spin kind of spirals across the field, it sort of burns away some of the acid. He's still blinded, and he's still doing half damage on his next attack, but the fire does kind of kick back in.
Okay.
Together, he's getting his bearings again.
Okay.
She's trying to get him back on track as he attempts to throw an ember in a direction.
Okay.
So, let's see. Shirley's AC. Yeah, doesn't matter. It's an 8. So it just goes off the side of Shirley. I'll see if he crits. Or crit fails, rather. But that's an 11. Still misses.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Quilava is kind of like getting back up, and you gather, like, even though the fire hit, it's super weak at this point, and Shirley just goes and just like bats away the flame right before it gets to him. And William's kind of like singed and burned and is like, thank you. Couldn't have taken another one of those. And it's back to Team Phoebe.
Okay. I have William go in for a quick attack while he's blinded.
Okay. Make it happen.
While he's blind.
Get him with advantage.
Oh, William! Steal some of that flame! 12, 13?
13 misses.
God.
So even blinded, while the Quilava's kind of shooting out a bunch of flames, William is leery to get any closer as he's just like ravenously like clawing at the air and shooting fire around. William's like, no, can't do it, man. I'm not going in there.
All right.
No, thank you.
All right. Shirley's going for that rock throw.
Boom.
God. Okay. So that's 18.
18 hits.
Temporarily.
There's a very real chance that you get a kill right now. Just got a little bit more real.
4, 10, 14.
Boom! How does Team Phoebe take out Quilava?
Oh, yes. Okay, so Shirley's gonna throw like dirt, so it puts out the fire.
Okay.
On Quilava's back, and then William, seeing that that's gone now, is no longer afraid to jump in there. And he's gonna go in, throw more sand in the Quilava's eyes.
Okay.
And then while he's freaking out and trying to get it out again, he's just gonna go up behind and like whap him like on the head with his tail and punch him again with his tiny fist.
Consecutive normal punches.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really do that much. Sorry, William. You're cool.
Yeah, so as the Quilava faints, Eleanor says, congratulations. Close a battle as that was, you're successful. And she recalls her team.
Yes! Yes, squad!
The squad's doing well. Holding itself together.
You're gonna pose. I'm proud of you guys. I was gonna send in Nubster and Shirley, but you know what, William?
William was 1 HP away
from dying?
From losing you that fight.
Yeah.
That was very close.
And then he ate the berry. Good job, William.
You have defeated Eleanor's synchronization challenge.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
And she pays you an amount of money.
Oh, sick.
Equal to $14. She pays you $14. She says, congratulations, my dear.
Thank you.
The rest of this gym will not be quite so easy.
Easy,
as
Eleanor.
Mackenzie in my battles. She goes, good luck, and kind of pats you on your head.
Thanks, Eleanor. For believing in me.
As you make your way to the other side of the volcanic rim with your team, you now just see an actual just river of molten metals and earth. And across this is like a very thin stone bridge.
Okay.
It's wide enough for you to cross safely, but it's definitely uncomfortable.
Alrighty, we're crossing the bridge.
Yeah. As you make your way across, you see a very tall, lanky dude. His arms are crossed. He's kind of tapping his foot impatiently. He says, "Hey,
Hi.
finally made it. Hi, I'm Lewis.
Hi, I'm Phoebe.
I'll be your third challenge."
Third challenge? You're not the gym leader?
No, of course not. I wish.
Okay.
Someday.
Oh.
Yeah. I got dreams. I got aspirations. I'd love to be there someday.
Cool, man.
Be cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Zantha City gym leader.
What's his name again?
Lewis.
Your name's Lewis.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, Lewis.
Hi.
Hi.
You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Alright.
So, you're gonna use all three of you guys again.
Okay.
And you're
Come
gonna
on
fight.
out, squad!
You're gonna fight all three of his guys
Okay.
simultaneously in
Okay.
3 different combats. It's 3 one-on-ones.
Oh, okay, so they can't.
So you can't help each other,
Right.
but they're all going at the same time.
Okay. How's
You have 3 options
Okay.
of who you'd like to fight.
I have 3 options?
There are 3 things you have to fight.
Yeah.
You get to pick who's fighting who.
Oh, cool.
He throws out a substantially taller Magby. It's about
You guys really like Magpies
yay
here, huh?
big. It's a Magmar. It's big.
Oh.
It's full on like evolved.
It's Magmar?
It's a Magmar. He's a Magmar. I don't know that you would ever have seen this, but it's essentially, imagine if Ruby was more ferocious, taller, and like a dark red.
Charmeleon?
Mm-hmm. And then
Magmar and Charmeleon.
and a massive flaming like horse.
Rapidash?
Mm-hmm. And Lewis just goes,
Bro, I've got
Pick
a
your teams.
Sentret.
"Who you fighting?"
Fuck, bro. You should chill with these evolutions.
He goes, "According to the rules of the gym, which I think are lame, and when I take over, I'm changing them. But if you win 2 out of the 3 fights, you get to proceed. I think it should be all 3. Jax disagrees."
Alright.
So who's fighting who? You can do some insight checks if you want.
I can?
Mm-hmm. You
Okay.
can kind of size up your opponent.
As Phoebe?
It's perfectly legal. Yeah.
Okay.
You can kind of look at the 3 and go like, all right, who would be a best match for who, and
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do
you can
that.
see
Is
what
that,
your Pokemon knowledge tells you about any of these 3 opponents.
Is that Pokemon handling or insight?
Insight.
11. So 14?
Okay. So you get the impression that William is on his feet, much faster than a Magmar,
Okay.
substantially faster than a Charmeleon,
Okay.
and insanely slower than Rapidash.
Right.
Rapidash would
That
just-
was out of the question.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Rapidash would just be a stampede. It would be cut
So
off.
out of the 3, well, I mean, William could grab the underbelly of the Rapidash.
Could in theory.
Okay, so
In terms of speed, Magmar's your best bet. If you wanted to just be faster than your opponent.
yeah, well, I mean, that's his best bet because he can't really deal that much outright damage.
Mhm.
So he's just got to be able to avoid
Mm-hmm.
and scamper and get.
It's going to
gets
come
what he
down to
can.
a lot of like blinding and
Yeah.
running away. And,
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so yeah, I'll have William. William's gonna go up against Magmar then.
Okay. So roll initiative for William, and I'll roll for Magmar, and I'm making 3 different lists, 3 different combats. It's going to be a nightmare.
William, you got some health though, buddy. You got this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's gonna flex a little bit. He's gonna flex his tiny little.
Flexing on the haters.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got Magmar v. William. You've
Yeah.
got a Charmeleon and a Rapidash.
What's like the environment? Is this just like a regular?
It's yeah,
across
you're
that
basically
bridge-
in like a big. Imagine like the typical gym layout.
Yeah.
Big flat open room, not a whole lot going on,
Yeah.
but then like divided into 3 different segments.
Divided into 3 segments.
Yeah, so like where the 3 battles would go.
Oh, okay.
So like instead of a big like rectangular room where you guys are on the short sides,
Yeah.
you're on the long side.
Okay.
So it's essentially a 3 single battles, almost like a triple battle.
Okay.
But there are like dividers in between so that no one side can affect another.
So there's nothing for Shirley to throw.
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
Whether or not something might drop down when you start is up in the air.
I'm gonna have Shirley go up against the Rapidash.
Okay.
And
So
then
let's get some initiatives for those two.
Okay.
Top of the round. Rapidash. Rapidash closes the gap. Quite handily. Covers 40 feet like it's nothing. Rapidash is very fast. As Rapidash gets there, it attempts to
Noodle it!
Stompy Womp on top of Shirley Whirly. 16. Barely hits.
Yeah.
Halved to 5. 5 points damage.
Okay.
As the hooves kind of like crack into the shell a little bit. Then no like serious damage, but you can see the noodles are kind of getting rattled.
Okay.
They're getting beat up. And then it is Magmar. Magmar is gonna just go. Oh Jesus!
That's not allowed.
My hands are all sweaty, so I threw the die away.
Psych!
Woo! I'm going over here. You can't stop me. All right, we need a dexterity saving throw from William.
William!
Thank you.
Do it, William!
Make it happen. Make it happen, Willie.
William!
With bonuses.
13?
He succeeds.
Yes, William!
So, your movement is not halved, and you take 2 points of fire damage instead of a lot more. So William gets lightly singed as this like gout of flame shoots out of the Magmar's beak to just like over towards William. He just goes, kind of dive tackles out of the way.
All right, William.
Nubster.
Nubster is going to go for a straight ice beam.
Yeah, make it happen.
Because he's a baller. Oh, yeah. So he makes the ice beam. He's just going to hit. Come on, Nubster.
Yummy. Oh. 15?
15 plus 3? 18?
Yes! You strike the chameleon.
That's 2d8, right, for the ice beam?
2d8 plus 2. So that's 7. That's big.
5.
12 plus 2 is 14. Yikes! So that...
No, it's in the game.
Yeah, you just leveled the playing field. Like, that's the toughest opponent you've got. Just drop down to Nubster's level in terms of hit points. Just boom.
He's at 30 now?
He's a big boy.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Charmeleon's turn. He goes, comes up to you, attempts to smack Nubster in the face.
What's he doing?
For a 12.
God, you can just keep hitting like you just get
it's
there.
It's 7
AC.
plus 5. So that's 2d6.
Get out of here, DM.
Force damage. As you watch as like these spectral purple claws shoot out of the Charmeleon's fist as he just rakes across Nubster for 7 points of force damage. And as the claws rake through, you watch as the spectral claws glow a little bit brighter after he hits. William.
All right, he's gonna go for that sand attack.
Make it happen.
Classic William move.
Make it happen. All right, Magmar. Nope.
What?
Magmar just... He's super blind.
Yes.
Way to go, William.
Good job.
Proud of you, buddy.
He's done it.
I knew you could do it.
You could fling that sand.
I knew you could throw sand in someone's eyes.
Yeah.
All right, Shirley.
All right, Shirley.
Shirley's getting stomped on right now. What's
Shirley's going for that gastro acid.
Oh yeah, vomiting all over the rabbit.
Yeah, right there.
Whoa.
It's right there.
Nope.
Okay.
Rapidash does half damage on its next attack.
How do you explain that?
As Shirley goes,
How do you explain
Shirley, it is worth noting, is out of gastro acids.
What?
Because that's 3 times a day. 3 times per long rest. You're getting healed, but you're not resting.
Oh.
There's a subtle difference. So she is out of those. But for now, the Rapidash is just coated in just vomit and bile from Shirley. As Shirley just goes, whoa! And all the nonsense like dirt and bugs that she's been eating on your travels just get extruded all over this horse, this majestic horse, covered in goo.
Yeah, girl, get
So
it!
Rapidash does half damage on its next attack.
She's a nasty bitch.
Which is right now. Rapidash is gonna attempt to stomp on Shirley with a 24 to hit.
Good lord,
Here
can you
comes.
just not hit me every time?
8 down to 4 down to 2. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from that attack. As the Rapidash just like hooves into Shirley, and Shirley's like, whatever, come get me.
Whatever.
I'm not worried about it. Alright, Magmar. Magmar coming in, trying to spit fire on William again.
Okay.
Magmar goes, and just spits a little bit of fire, and William just goes, hops like a little bit to the side and just disperses on the floor.
Yes, William.
Nupster.
Okay, Nupster's going for that ice beam again.
Hit him in the face.
Right in the face of this Charmeleon.
Get him in the
He's
face.
right there after that slash.
Just crit right now. Just crit. Oh, you're so close.
So
close to
he
crit.
made it. He made
Yeah.
the ice beam.
Oh yeah. Crit. Get a crit.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you joking right
That
now?
was a 20, then a 16.
Are you joking?
It settled 3
Are you
different
joking?
times. Are you kidding me? Okay, so Nupster somehow, just in the face of great adversity, just kind of shuts his eyes and spits an ice beam out, and the spectral purple claws just sort of start raking through the ice beam, and it just doesn't make any contact. And the Charmeleon now attempts to claw Nupster once more. That's a 9.
Doesn't hit.
So as it misses, the spectral claws get shorter, and he's back to square one.
Okay, because Magmar is now blinded, right?
Magmar is blind.
Okay, he's going for that quick attack, but he's gonna like scuttle on back once he tries to hit.
Yeah, hit and run. Hit and run tactics. Where's mine?
Yes, William.
Make it happen. Boom.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh yeah, William.
It is worth noting that hits barely. Through the thick fat of this Magmar, he barely like makes meaningful contact.
Punch him in his soft spot. Boop. 7
Whoa.
plus 2. Right?
So 9.
Yeah.
Dang.
He found that ski part.
He went skish and just baps him a couple times and then runs away as the Magmar just goes flailing blinded, kind of coughing a little bit. Shirley Whirly.
Shirley. Okay. So there's nothing for Shirley to throw.
Not at the moment.
Okay.
The
So
field is currently empty.
we're going to do Struggle Bug.
Struggle bug. Struggle bug. Ooh.
16.
Hits.
Yes.
Shirley threw some bugs at Rapidash. Rapidash
Get those
is
locusts out!
It's like, just covered in goo and like a bunch of bugs now. She's very unhappy. It is now Rapidash's turn.
Okay.
Rapidash is doing full damage again, but let's
Please
see.
miss. Please miss. Please miss. Please
Your
miss.
prayers are answered.
Oh,
For
yes.
13 to hit. As Rapidash just hooves into the ground, Shirley's like, can't hit my noodles. Can't hit my noodles. Playing silly D&D again. It's because it's so hot in here. I'm melting. Magmar's turn. Magmar's going to attempt to hit William
With what?
with a little like spitfire.
Okay.
He spits
Ember?
flame.
Some embers?
I literally just wrote down spitfire, so
Oh,
sure.
okay.
Let's go for an ember. Why not? That is a 16
Yep.
to hit.
That hits
That
William.
is 9 points of fire. 9 points of fire damage to the William. As he takes the damage.
Okay.
But that is Nupster. As Nupster can see through the glass, the gout of flame goes forward, and William kind of looks over and goes, as he's kind of distracted, waving at Nupster.
William, focus!
He's like, as he's just singed and
Yeah,
burned.
for real.
Yeah. Nupster's go.
Alright, Nubster. Okay, we're gonna do an odor sleuth,
Oh yeah. Hit him for sure.
and we're going for that ice beam again.
It's a good thing you use that order sleuth, huh? We go from a natural 1 to a 5. Yeah, somehow, some way, Nupster's ice beam point blank into the Charmeleon just scatters against his skin, and he just takes it in the face and no damage.
Come on,
It is
Nubster.
now Charmeleon's turn.
I
He's going to attempt to bite Nupster with his fiery fangs
No, get out of here.
for a 16.
Yep.
That is 10 points of fire damage. And then it's William, as Charmeleon just takes a nice steamy bite out of some Nubster.
William's gonna throw some in the sand again.
Yeah, make it happen.
Do it, William.
Bloop. Nope. Blinded. Done and done.
Yes.
Sand right in the Magmar's eyes again. And he's just like, again, you gotta be kidding me. He's very unhappy. Does William like run him, throw sand and run away? And just go?
Yeah.
Or is he staying close?
No, he's staying away.
Okay.
He's staying away from that flame body.
It's a great plan.
He's learned from all of these past battles that all of these creatures are very hot.
They are very hot. Shirley.
Shirley's going. He's doing another struggle bug.
Get it. Get it, Shirley.
12?
12 misses. 12 misses the Rapidash. As all the buggies go in between Rapidash's legs, and it kind of does like the little horse trot dance over them. Kind of squishes a couple.
Prance.
Yeah, just nope. Rapidash is going to attempt to kick Shirley in the face.
Stay away.
Natural 1.
Oh yes!
One of
those bugs.
One of the hooves comes down on Shirley's shell and just cracks.
Oh.
So Rapidash is currently holding one of its legs up.
Oh, Shirley. Your shell is so hard.
Yeah. She's covered in bug guts, kind of doing the trot, and just rolls an ankle.
Oh god.
No good. Takes a little bit of damage too. Magmar is blinded. Attempts to somehow hit William. That's a 2 and
William's staying
19. So yeah.
He's like moving rapidly.
Yeah. Little fireball just goes wide. Probably hits the glass or something. Just sparks off the side.
He's moving and he's chittering, so it's just like he's surrounded by a bunch of Williams.
Yeah.
You don't know where he's at.
Perfect. Nubster, it's you again.
Nubster, please.
Make it happen, pal.
What am I gonna do with you, buddy? We gotta go for that ice beam. Gotta take this dude out. He's already taken you down way past.
You gotta.
What you've done.
Okay, so the ice beam fails. You can still attempt to ice shard him.
Yep, definitely.
With a normal damage, natural 20. It doesn't even matter. You get all the damage anyway. Let's go.
Let's go 8.
16.
I'll still take it.
Jesus, you hit him so hard, but so infrequently. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Okay, yeah, Nubster tries to make the ice beam, but it's just too hot in here. And he's got like the singed bite mark on his back, so he just goes, ah! It just shoots out one like really strong ice spear just right into the Charmeleon, who like slides back from the forest and is like, what the heck is that, man? What is that? And it's Charmeleon's turn, who then has to like reclose the gap. He probably slides back to here and is like, I'm mad at you. Runs back in and spikes up that little claw again, sees if he can hit you.
Come on, Nubster, roll away.
23.
What?
23 to hit.
God, why do you keep hitting 20-somethings? How are you doing this?
They have a +5 to hit, I'm sorry. The purple die rolls really well. That is 5 points of force damage to Nubster. Low roll, high to hit though.
It's already in the single digits.
So Charmeleon goes, and then it is William.
Alright, William's going for that,
Can I hit him while he's blind?
Does he have time to look through his bag as an action?
I mean, it's that instead of attacking.
Oh no, he's gonna attack then.
Okay.
He's going for that quick attack.
Make it happen. He's got advantage.
He's
Magmar's blind.
chittering wildly like a crazy rabid squirrel.
Amazing. That's good. That's good.
20, unnatural 20.
Yeah, do you want to see if he crit? You have advantage.
Oh, yeah.
He's blind. Make it happen. 20's good. 20's real good. 20's real good. 1's not so good. 20's real good. Okay. Perfect. So, hit him in the face.
Yeah! 7.
7. You're so consistent. It's always 7 with you. Always.
William does his little war cry as he goes in.
Okay, yeah. So William like dive punches right into Magmar's belly, and he goes, and he tries to like vomit some flame on William, and William's like, nope, bounces back.
Get out of
Boom.
here. Get out of here.
After William goes Shirley.
Nipple. Alright, it's going for the struggle bug because I can't throw any rocks!
Hello.
10 plus
15.
15. 10 plus 15. That's a lot. 25. Oh my god.
Yeah, you hit.
Yes.
15 hits. Get him. Get him in the face. 4. It's big. 6. 10. So Shirley just shoots out some more buggies towards Rapidash, who's just like, leave me alone. My leg is broken.
That's true. Got your sprained cankle.
Yeah, so Rapidash has disadvantage on its attack right now because his leg is broken.
Oh,
so it has to like lean up and kick you with the other foot. That's a 15 and a 16, so that's still a 20 to hit.
What?
That
Get outta here.
is 7 halved to 3. 3 points of damage to Shirley. As the one good hoof kind of gets like a nice solid connect, and then it has to like kick itself off of Shirley to land back on the good hoof.
Okay.
Magmire is no longer blind. He's going to attempt to spit flame towards
William! Run around!
9.
Yes,
That's
William!
worse than the roll than when it was blinded, oddly enough. So 9. Magmire goes, and William just goes, nah, bruh, you missed. Nubster. What is your response? There's a Charmeleon before you.
Yeah.
12 to hit a Charmeleon is 1 less than you need. It's 1 less than you need. How you roll better without Odor Sleuth? It's so sad. It's so sad. Okay. So Nubster, once again, somehow just the ice beam's there, it's solid, and the Charmeleon just holds up a claw and just carves through it. Holds it away from its face. Charmeleon comes in to claw you back for a 14.
Uh-huh.
That is 4 points of force damage to Nubby Nubster. William's turn.
Alright. He's going for that sand attack.
Make it happen. Bloop. Magmar succeeds the save for the first time in the battle. Magmar sees the sand coming and just goes, no. Waits a couple seconds and then drops the claw and is like, gotcha.
No.
Gotcha. Shirley's go.
Oh god. Struggle back.
Get it.
Alright. Well.
We're falling apart. Barely breathing.
That's a nice way of phrasing it. This is like...
Rapidash comes in for a kick as the bugs go wide. That's bad. That's an 11.
Yes!
That does not...
Get out of here
That's
with your...
insufficient.
Get out of here with your hooves.
Magmar attempts to spit flame towards William.
William!
He's a god. He's a god. It misses.
Yes! William!
Gotta be kidding me. With a 10.
William, you madman! It's cheering!
No. Nubster. Make it happen, buddy.
Nubster,
I'm rooting
please!
for you. Just crit the ice beam right now. Just crit it. Okay, there you go. Just crit. Just get crit. Just crit it.
Ah!
It's like a 7.
He can't even get out of the single digits.
Oh god. Okay. Yeah, Nubster's ice beam again. It's there, but it goes wide. Charmeleon. It's a 15 to hit you.
How? He's dead.
It's 9 points of damage as Nubster goes down to the force. As Nubster falls, so too does the glass wall separating Charmeleon from the middle chamber. Charmeleon is now part of that combat. So, end of Charmeleon's turn is William. Have William make a perception check. Let's see if he notices Nubster going down.
What would I add?
It's wisdom. So 2.
12? Right?
Yeah. So William notices Nubster fall, and he like wipes a little tear from his eye.
Aw. Does this mean he has advantage?
Depends what you do.
His anger? Okay.
You going for a quick attack
Yeah,
or sand
he's
attack?
going for a quick attack.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
He's avenging Nubster.
Against all odds.
Nope, he's not.
William hits.
Oh!
You didn't have to roll, I was just messing with you.
Oh.
William's gonna get a free attack because he sees Napster go down.
Oh, please. Come
So
on,
just
William.
roll your d8.
Come on, William.
7. That's good.
8, 9.
9, yeah. Not enough to kill the Magmar, but enough to do like a lot. It's definitely like a mortal blow. He can't take another one like that. But William also probably can't take too much more.
No.
It is Shirley's go, as there's now a wall that has fallen down.
Uh-huh.
However, the distance could be covered by a struggle bug if you wanted to try to hit both.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Shirley is also very pissed
Yes,
that
great.
they
Yeah.
took Nubster.
Okay.
So unnatural 20 on who's that? Rapidash?
So you hit Rapidash.
And then unnatural
And
20
you hit
on
Charmeleon.
Charmeleon.
You hit both.
Do the damage. Hit him hard.
Hello.
No.
That's a 1. That's not great. So that's
6.
6 to Rapidash.
And then now
And then 2 Charmeleon.
6.
8. Rapidash, who's going to attempt to hoof him.
Come on, Shirley, you know what's coming. Avoid it.
19 and an 18. Even a disadvantage. That is 7 damage to 3. 3 more points of damage to Shirley.
Okay.
After Rapidash is Magmar, who is going to attempt to spit flame once more at William.
William, move it. Did he hit?
Natural 3. As William just goes,
This is a miracle. William.
Miracle on William Street. Here we go. After Magmar is Charmeleon, who's going to go.
Get out of here, butthead.
He is now at advantage because he is flanking you.
Oh, come on, miss.
4 and a 5. Highest rolls a 10.
Yes.
Shirley takes no damage again.
Yes, Shirley.
Somehow, some way. Charmeleon just claws, unfamiliar with what a shuckle is or does. He just tries to claw at it and goes. Just scrapes down the shell and was like, ow. What the heck? Alright, William. What are you doing?
William's gonna go for the kill.
Oh, God.
He's doing his little war cry.
Crit. Crit.
He's
It's
war
necessary.
crying.
You hit him. You hit him. You gotta get me.
21.
You hit him. You hit him.
William! 6.
He's done. Okay, so William goes. Tackles into the Magmar, who just goes. At which point, the wall falls away. That was actually really cool. I didn't mean to do that, but sure.
William!
Magmar's done. Magmar's out of initiative.
MVP William.
It's Shirley's go. Shirley is
Okay.
beset on all sides by.
Then Shirley's gonna go for a struggle bug on Charmeleon, who's in the single digit.
Get it. Make it happen. Yeah, Charmeleon's looking real rough. Hits.
18, yeah.
That's super hits.
8.
That's exactly what you need to do. Charmeleon goes down.
Yes!
As Shirley just goes. As more insects come out of nowhere and just strike into the Charmeleon. He falls away. So yeah, Shirley takes out the Charmeleon and is left with just the Rapidash in front of it. As the Rapidash
With its one limp.
it sees the threat that is William, and it's going to move away from Shirley, who will get to swing.
Oh, yes.
So
Okay.
you can roll a struggle bug attack on its way out and see if you can get it.
Yeah. 10?
10
Right, is that
insufficient.
5?
Yeah, that is a 5. So the Rapidash breaks away from there and runs over to William and attempts to kick him in the face. Still at disadvantage. Can't do it. It's 10. William just can't get hit. He's transcended that. Those 4 extra hit points. He's like, I don't even need them. Oh my God. All right, William. Take us home. Get us out of this insanity. Here's William's go. There's a Rapidash in front of you with a broken hoof.
Alright,
What do you do?
William's gonna go for a quick attack.
Okay.
Because apparently he's in the Matrix, he's Neo. He can see everything.
Prophecy is
Yeah.
true.
He can see this Rapidash coming in and goes for it. No, he doesn't. 11.
11 does not do it. It's Shirley's turn.
Shirley's going
You have the power to end this.
It's struggle bug.
You have the power to end this.
Please.
It
16.
Hits.
6. 9.
Still in the fight. Rapidash barely surviving on literally its last leg.
Yeah, for real.
Quite literally its last leg. He's gonna attempt to kick William in the head.
No.
It will make contact. That is a 22. Something finally hit William.
He was a god for a while.
3.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. William's still up somehow. He's easily like the most fragile, and he's like, nope, 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 nope. It is William's go.
Alright, William, doing his little war cry to avenge. That's He's going in for that quick attack. No, he's not.
Yikes!
He's apparently...
Nobody can hit anymore. We're so close to the end. Everyone's about to die. Shirley, take us home. End the madness.
Come on, Shirley. Struggle bug. 19.
Yeah, there you go. That'll hit.
1. 6.
So, how does Team Phoebe, once again, reunited at last,
Yeah.
how does Team Phoebe take out this broken, gut-covered Rapidash?
Alright, so Shirley and William, having done that, like, in sync thing previously,
Oh, yeah.
they, like, draw on that experience. And William, again, is, like, telling Shirley to do the struggle bug, and then as all the, like, bugs are hitting Rapidash, it's, like... thrown off and like barely balanced because it's got its messed up foot, and William's just gonna go in and thwack it with his tail. Yeah,
Hit him
just
down.
knock it over.
Just end him. Okay, cool. Lewis looks at you and just goes, well, it's about time. About time we had a decent fight in here. $16 to you.
Drastically.
As he calls back his team and just goes, I've never seen a Sentra take out something that much bigger than it.
William's gonna be a legend.
William's like,
Other like wild Suntrats are gonna have just carvings of William in
Yeah.
his hat.
all of his many, many deeds. He goes, you beat me. You don't stand a chance against the man upstairs. Good luck. As you say your farewells to Lewis, he
Bye,
just
Lewis.
takes a step back off the platform that you're standing on
Yeah.
as the entire room just rises.
Oh snap.
And a big like stadium ceiling opens up and you can see daylight. And it rises until you're on the roof of the forge.
That's cool.
And you can see Jax, who you've seen before, but now in full daylight. Just an absolute tank of a human being. He's immense.
Standing next to some like free weights.
No, he's just up there, kind of like tapping his foot, humming to himself. He just goes, "Oh,
Hi.
hey, you finally made it.
I did.
Yeah, I'm glad to see that you guys are feeling strong enough to take on my humble gym.
Yeah. This is pretty intense.
Yeah, we go to extremes here. It's kind of the only thing we have. It's really not much else to do in my cozy little town.
Yeah.
So, you've made it this far. I admire you for that. Do you need anything? You need some water? You need a rest? Anything like that?
I mean, they're all healed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're all healed after every fight.
Right.
Basically, one of the attendants will just run, give everybody like water and like a snack. Take a couple minutes and
Okay.
heal you back up. But
Yeah. No, I think we're ready.
all right then. So I know you've done a lot of fighting
Yeah.
to get here.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, you got a lot of fighting to go to get back down. Okay.
Oh
But-
God.
I'll let you pick. I've got my whole team.
Okay.
We're gonna do a series of your team versus one of mine.
Versus
can-
one.
One at a time.
Okay.
I should warn you, my team's well trained. But I think if you and your friends cooperate, work with each other, apply what you've learned in my little gym, you should be just fine. Should make it out of here, no problem. And this can be yours. And he holds up a tiny little like glint of like this little fiery symbol, and it's just super shiny in the sunlight. And he goes, but until you win, that stays with me.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, how many team members do you have?
I have 3.
Okay. And we're going... So all of mine are out at once.
Mm-hmm. It's a 3-on-1 battle. Seems unfair, but it's okay.
No, it doesn't seem unfair. Especially after the last guy.
He goes, yeah, Lewis is a bit intense. I should tell you I'm a lot stronger than Lewis.
Oh, God.
Lewis has dreams of taking over the gym, but until he can beat me, he has no chance.
Okay.
So, first up.
Yeah.
My dear old pal Hades. And he throws out...
The devil?
It looks like Howl and Growl, but on a much larger scale, with big curved horns and just bone armor all over.
Ooh.
And he just goes, now, you ready to fight?
Mm-hmm.
Let round 1 begin! And he kind of just leans back and he goes, Hades, do what you do. He's got like a little chair that he's sitting in and kind of just kicks himself back. He's like,
right.
Welcome to sit down for the fight if you want. It's
No, I think I'll
a
stand
bit
up.
of a tradition for me.
No. Little does he know, William is God tier.
Apparently, yeah. So, go ahead and roll initiative for your whole squad.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna have William go in first. William, try to blind him with a sand attack.
Ba-ba-ba. Let's do... That can be handled.
Oh.
There we go. Boom. Okay.
Moved away. So I'm gonna have to have William run in for a quick sand attack, try to blind him off the bat.
Okay. Sand in the eyes. That is a 5. He fails.
Oh, yes! William! God, level
Hades,
still!
Hades is blind.
Okay, and he's gonna scare him back.
It's worth noting.
Yeah.
Technically, Nubster and Shirley should have gone first.
Oh.
Because Nubster's last in the initiative order. But
okay.
you can keep that, but Nubster and Shirley will take their turns before he's blind.
Okay.
But then he'll be blinded.
Okay, that's fair.
It's worth noting.
So Nubster's first.
Yeah. So Nubster goes first.
Okay, he's going for that ice beam right off the bat.
Ice beam, get him an ice beam.
Okay.
Okay.
And then to hit.
Oh, baby!
21!
21 hits.
Alright!
Barely. No, I'm just kidding. It's by like a lot.
Jesus!
It hits by a lot.
Barely 21. Oh,
Barely.
God, I'll never hit again. 5,
Yeah.
4, 9, 11.
11. Cool. Yeah. As Nubster kind of like just shoots out the ice beam in the like full on blazing like xanthan heat.
Yeah.
Ice beam is like barely holding steady, but
Right.
it connects with the.
He still does it.
He still takes the damage. You're just like, bro, it's hot out here.
Yeah.
It's a little sketchy. Shirley.
Is there rocks up here?
Yes, there is rocks up here.
Surely, you can throw something.
Yeah, so basically like it's kind of scattered across the field to make it more interesting for Jax.
Like
he just
rocks?
places like big boulders and things for you to hide behind, manipulate, use cover,
Oh, okay.
stuff like that.
He's going for that rock throw? No.
Okay, so as the rock comes hurtling towards the Houndor, it just opens its jaws, catches the boulder, and bites down, and it just shatters the rock. And he goes, yeah, Hades likes to do that.
Oh my God.
At which point William goes, yeah! Just throws sand in his eyes.
He's
like,
throwing the sand and then he's gonna take cover behind a rock.
Okay. It is Hades' turn.
Oh, God.
He's going to attempt to smell you out, but he has no bonuses to this at all. He's
Okay.
just,
Okay.
he's blind. But
He's blind. Cool.
But he is still a dog. That is a 5. So he has no idea. So instead, what he's going to do is he's just going to roar. He just lets out a like frustrated, angry, bellowing roar.
Okay.
So I need all 3 of them to make wisdom saves.
All 3?
All 3 of your team, because they can all hear him.
No,
Oh,
they
that's
can't.
terrible.
Oh!
Oh, it's terrible.
What?
Did you do better than a 2 on everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all immune to this effect.
Surely got a
Nothing
natural
happens.
20.
Oh my god. Yeah, nothing happens. He tries to roar, but he's got like some pebbles in his sword. He goes, oh. And then he kind of just like smears the sand out of his eyes. And growls menacingly, but after that display, kind of like... Awkward. Nubby. Little Nubby Nubster.
He's gonna go for that ice beam again.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he's blind, so you have advantage. Not on the check to make it happen, but on the attack roll.
Right.
There you go. That's good.
Boop. 12, 16?
16 hits.
Oh, yes. Mister, you're helping out this time, buddy.
Boom.
8.
8.
And 2. So 12.
12. As another ice beam collides with Hades, and he's kind of just like... It's just melting on his skin. It's still doing damage, but he's like... completely undisturbed by it. Yeah, he's like, can you stop? Shirley's go.
Shirley is going to go for another rock throw.
Okay.
This time, hopefully we do better than... So 16.
16 hits.
Yes, Shirley.
You have advantage.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
So you can see if you crit. Oh, I mean, 23 is still... You hit more. he's extra hit. Boop. Oh, baby. 6. 5. It's huge. These are big hits.
4.
15. William, as a massive boulder comes hurtling through the field, just cracks into the side of Hades. You can see it like just shatters against one of his horns, and he just goes. What does William do?
William's gonna try to blind him again.
Go, William, go!
And then he's gonna take cover once
That's a natural 20 on the save. So the sand goes up, and Hades is still blinded from the previous turn, and as he's holding his paw up, the sand kind of scatters across and goes... And he just growls towards
And William's gonna be like, ah! And scare back.
Okay. Hades at this point, because it can actually do something now, is gonna go... Kind of like arcs around the side and
William!
chases William down.
Get out of here, William! Leave William alone. He's just a little squirrel.
That is a 12 to hit William.
Oh man, it barely hits.
Okay.
Please don't kill him in one hit.
That is, Jesus, 17 points of piercing damage.
Are you kidding
And
me?
William's AC is reduced by 1 until the start of his next turn.
Are you joking?
No. That is a bad thing that happens. So, Houndoom just runs up and
He's never
crunches.
survived this.
He
First
just
battle.
crunches William. As William lets out like a yelp and kind of looks back at you like, why are we fighting this? It is back to Little Nubby Nubster.
Alright. Hamster's taking a better position. How dare you bite his friend? He's going for that ice beam again.
Good. He produces more like a small spritz of water in the heat.
Alright.
Yikes.
Alright.
Yeesh. Alright, Shirley.
Alright.
As Nubster's just coughing and sputtering in the corner.
For real. Alright, Shirley's going for another rock throw.
Yeah. Make it happen. Hello.
Oh, Lord. What is it?
10.
Yep.
10. Yeah. So once more, the boulder... Which one is Shirley going from, by the way? This one or that one?
This one.
This one? Yeah, this one finally just crumbles away. And she throws the last of it towards the Houndoom. And it just scatters across its hide. And just hits nothing important. William!
William is going to try to throw sand and then run off again.
That is a 7. Yeah. Hades is blind.
Thank God.
Do. And then William's like, no! And runs away. So Hades, being blind again, just takes a bite towards where William used to be.
Yeah.
But he strikes air.
Okay.
He just goes, snapping at where William was kind of jumping
Okay.
as he runs away. Nubby Nubster.
Okay, we have to go for the ice beam then.
Nubby Nubster. Nubby Nubster. The ice beam fails. You can still ice shard.
Okay.
The ice beam fails. Oh, baby. That's big.
So 19.
Yeah.
So 23.
23 hits by a lot. Boop.
6, 8.
8. Okay, yeah. So another shard of ice just strikes into the side of Hades as he kind of like staggers to 3 legs and then like picks himself back up. As he kind of looks in the vague direction of where the ice struck him to see where he should go next. Shirley.
I really wish I'd gastro acid. I'm gonna go rock throw one more time.
Okay. So Shirley would need to move to do that. She'd have to go like over here.
Can she still throw the rocks that far?
Yeah.
Okay.
She can throw them 40 feet, but... Boop. Natural 20. Natural
24, right?
Yeah. 25. Yikes. Okay. Hades is looking terrible at this point as another boulder just cracks him in the side and he's just like barely standing. It's William's go.
Okay. Is he still blind?
He's still blind.
Okay, William's gonna go for that quick attack.
Okay.
He's doing his war cry
His
again.
patented hit and run while screaming.
20, unnatural 20.
You have advantage.
Oh.
There you go. Still hits.
William, please.
10! How does William want to kill something he has no business killing? How does he want to do it?
Okay, how can William do this? Like, realistically? He's just gonna, like, skitter up with his little war cry, like, bop him a few times in the head and then bite him on his nose.
Okay, yeah, so in a tragic turn of events, the squirrel takes down the flaming dog. Against all odds. Good lord. As Jax just kind of like goes from leaning back to...
For William.
That is a well-trained Sentret. Wow. And he just goes, Hades, dude, you're not living that one down for a long time. And just pulls him back into the ball. He goes, out of character, how is your team looking? Because the ruling I was going to go with is you can heal one of your teammates in between each of these fights.
Only one?
Yeah, but if only one took damage, then
okay.
But
that's how it's going to be for the other two.
So if multiple people take damage, you can only heal one.
Okay.
So like William's been doing great, but if William gets like taken out,
yeah,
you can bring him back. But then if Nubster and Shirley are taking damage, they're not going to heal.
Okay.
I will say because of how well William has been performing,
which is like insane.
William can have an inspiration die because of how great he's been doing. So William has a d6 that he can add to his or a friend's check, or attack roll, or saving throw, or something of that nature.
William's literally god tier.
He's doing real great. Okay, Hephaestus, the Mag Cargo, hits the field.
Oh god.
There he is. Hello.
Okay.
So we're gonna roll initiative again.
Okay.
Because everybody's kind of taking a minute to
Right.
recuperate. William and Nubster,
All things considered.
how do you proceed? But you can see with just the proximity to this boulder, the boulder's starting to like become molten just from how close it is to Mag Cargo. It's like all the matter around it is just like changing state to just like liquid magma.
Jesus.
Everything but like the platform that he's standing on.
So I'm gonna have William do that. He's gonna attempt to run up and blind him.
Alright, Hephaestus. With a -1. It's a 13.
No, he still saves against
It
it.
goes, "Pff," and the sand just melts.
Jesus,
Here's
alright. Alright, well, William's scuttled away quickly,
Okay.
seeing the failure. Nubster is gonna go for that ice beam.
Yeah. Hit him. Get it.
So 16?
16 barely hits.
7,
So
8,
9.
9. Yeah.
Strong start. Strong start. You got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Strong start. As Nubster collides an ice beam into Hephaestus, he watches it just kind of melts, and like the water's what's doing most of the damage as the ice gets close and just fizzles out. Creates a lot of steam around this thing, and from out of the steam slithers this very slow slug. And gets about there. And he targets this region.
Okay.
So I need these two to make dexterity saves. As he just shoots out a plume of magma and it kind of splashes on the ground.
So 10 for William.
What?
And 13 for Shirley.
Okay. So. Oh, 13 for Shirley.
Yeah.
They both fail. Shirley fails by 1.
God
By
damn it.
1.
Because you said dexterity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dexterity saves. So here comes some fire damage. Shirley will take 6. William will take 12.
Jesus.
As the lava plume shoots out of the mag cargo and just lands, and you're like, oh cool, it missed, and then you see what it's doing is it's just splashing magma, and it's like sticking onto William, who's like freaking out, running in a circle trying to pat himself out. Shirley.
Okay, Shirley's going for the rock throw.
Yeah.
This is 10.
10 is insufficient, as the boulder just goes and just melts and adds to the molten earth that this thing's leaving behind. William!
He's gonna go for that same attack again.
Yeah. It's an 18. With a negative modifier.
How?
Got a 19 on the die. So Mad Cargo somehow, some way, that sand just every time it gets close, just turns to magma. Nubster!
Alright, Nubster. Going for that ice beam. Nope, we're not.
Yikes! So that is Nubster's turn. If you crit fail on the attempt to ice beam, there is no ice shard. It just goes away. Nubster just kind of goes, coughs up a little hairball. Hephaestus on its turn goes. But we do need Shirley to make a Constitution save, as purple gas begins to just ooze out of this big slug. Oh dear. That's another natural one. So, Shirley is poisoned for a minute. So Shirley has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. For 1 whole minute. But it is now Shirley's turn.
Shirley's gonna go for struggle bug.
Okay. Struggle.
So 10.
10 does not do. The bugs just scatter against the molten shell and just sizzle away and make a terrible like crackling sound. It's awful.
Oh Lord.
Will.i.am.
All you can do is throw sand. It's your only hope.
You try to blind him?
Yeah.
I just dropped it on there. That didn't even. Technically, it's a 19, but that's still a lot. Things are not looking good. All right. As William runs up, throws the sand. Once again, it just molten earth added to molten earth. All right, Napster. Do your thing, boy.
All right. Ice beam. No.
It's an 8.
No go.
So no go, but you can still attempt the attack.
No dice.
Get it. Natty 20.
10, 12. At least it's double digits now.
It's a strong hit. Festus's turn. He just goes. Just oozes his way over to Nubster.
Isn't he flanked now?
Oh yeah, he's very flanked. But he attempts to lift the nearby boulder and throw it at Nubster
Hey, that's rude.
with ancient power.
Hey, get out of here.
It's a natural 20.
Get out of here.
I kid you not. It's gonna be a lot of damage.
Why do you keep hurting my friends? You keep hurting them.
31.
Are you kidding?
No. 31 points of bludgeoning damage from ancient power. As the boulder just lifts up and lands on Nubster. That is Hephaestus's turn. Shirley, starting its turn within 10 feet of Hephaestus, takes 1 point of fire damage.
Alright, just going for that rock throw.
Yikes! William takes 1 point of fire damage for starting his turn, then 10 feet of Hephaestus. You could disengage if you wanted to. William could just say, I'm out, and just run, and not take damage, but that's his turn.
Okay, yeah, he'll do that.
Okay, so he can move his full speed and just go, don't touch me.
Yeah.
I'm good, and run.
Yeah.
Nubster takes 2 points of fire damage for being so close to Hephaestus.
Gonna try for an ice beam.
Make it happen. Just crit. It happens.
Okay.
Crit.
So 17?
17 hits.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. That hits. So 2d8 plus 2.
8.
17.
15, yes.
Hephaestus's turn. He just spits a bit of lava straight up and back down. So he, Shirley, and Nubster need to make a dexterity save. That he himself fails.
Fucking idiot. 17 for Nubster,
Okay.
and then 11 for Shirley.
So Nubster takes no damage. But Hephaestus takes an amount, and Shirley takes 4.
That's reducing it?
Yes, so that is already halved. It is Shirley.
Shirley's going for a rock throw?
Yeah. But first, 2 points of fire damage. This Hephaestus is very hot.
Please, Shirley.
Oh god. The boulder ticks down to its
How's
final
it-
use
Hit him once!
as the rock just like doesn't even get close to Hephaestus. Things are getting dire. Alright, William.
Okay, he's gonna try to go for that sand attack.
It's a 1.
He's blind.
He's a blind hot slug. Hot slug is blind.
Our death will be temporarily delayed.
Alright, Nubster. You've got a blind slug in front of you.
He's going
very
for
hot.
an ice beam.
But
Suck
first,
a fucking
2
nut.
points of fire damage.
No, I won't take it.
All you gotta do is move away.
Yeah, but then he gets to hit him.
He's blind.
Oh,
Now's your chance.
he's gonna move away.
Run. Here it comes. You ready? Jesus. Natural 20 and a 6. So he misses. Lord. Nubster can move away.
Okay, now he's
Run.
going for an ice beam.
Hit him with the beam. Hit him with the shard. No. It went from a 1 to a 20. The beauty of advantage. 18. Jesus.
Suck on that, you slimy slug.
He does. He goes. As the water kind of starts melting all over him. On his turn, he's blind, so he's gonna shoot a plume of lava in a direction. So he's gonna shoot it to there.
Okay.
So he has to make a save that he cannot make because he's blind. So that's a 13. He fails his own save, so he takes fire damage. Amazing. Absolutely incredible. You miracle of modern technology, you. As Hephaestus just goes, just coats himself in magma. It's like hot enough that it starts to actually like do damage to himself, and he's like,
Jesus.
Shirley.
Shirley, this time you
1
have
point of fire damage.
Come on, Shirley. Rock the baby! Oh, 19!
Yeah. Okay, so for the final rock throw,
Yeah.
go for it. Roll no damage. 6. Well, you finally hit him with a rock. As the rock cover melts away, as it strikes into the side of Hephaestus. William,
William's just throwing that sand again, buddy.
Throw the sand.
Come on.
4.
Yes.
He's blind.
Suck it. Suck on a nut.
Hephaestus is very displeased.
You
Nubster.
can't see. Nubster is doing an ice beam because it's our only hope. Boop. 13 with the 9.
13 misses.
Nubster really
Thing's got a very hard
that
shell.
time.
As the ice shard just slaps into the side of the snail, he just goes, just absorbs it. He is going to.
Suck a nut.
He's gonna just release more smog. Even
No.
though the only one who's in range is Shirley. He just
No.
doesn't know where anybody is. Shirley Whirly, still poisoned. He's blind.
He's gonna do the struggle
You have a
bug.
neutral attack.
Struggle
Make it
bug.
happen.
Struggle bug. Struggle
Boom.
bug.
17. Hits. Kill
Struggle
him.
bug. 3. Struggle bug. 9.
Very, very, very barely alive. Yeah, and Shirley just shoots out more like maggots and gnats towards this thing. It just goes, and they'll just melt away. Did some damage though.
This thing.
William,
He's got to throw that sand. You can't touch him. What is he gonna do? Throw a stick?
17. Mag Cargo will not be blinded when it gets to its turn. So it's Nubster's go.
Nubster, you have to do this.
He's blinded for like another
Ice
millisecond.
beam!
Ice shard!
Ice shard!
You just gotta hit. You gotta do this hit.
9.
How do you wanna do this?
Nubster. He's gonna freeze his eyeballs.
Yikes. Okay. Hephaestus goes down with frozen eyeballs. You
Probably the first in Pokemon history battles.
You may heal one of your teammates.
I'm gonna have to hedge my bets and heal Nubster.
Okay. Nubster's back to full. As Jax pulls the goopy and frozen Hephaestus back, out steps this massive,
Demon?
massive, I don't even know how to describe it. Almost looks like a very tall, like yellow and blue, has the same basic construct as Little Buddy, much bigger than the creature you fought below.
So the
Just
final evolution?
tremendous. You gather that this is likely the final evolution, or what is potentially in Little Buddy's future.
Typhlosion?
As it steps out onto the field, it's on all fours
Spicy.
at first. As it steps out onto the field, it's on all fours, and you go, okay, it's not so bad, and then it stands up to its full, like, probably 9-foot height, and it just stands and crosses its arms next to Jax and looks down. And he goes, "All right, Ares,
9 feet?
go do the things you do.
9.
Just remember, these guys have fought very hard to get here, so make them work for it." As Ares steps onto the field. Roll initiative.
Everybody roll initiative, please.
Alright, Nubster, you're up first.
Fuck. Alright, we're going for that ice beam right off the bat.
I expect nothing less.
Aimed at his eyeballs. We're going for that ice shard. 18?
18 hits. Hello.
3.
Yikes.
Off to a great start. Off to a really good start.
As the ice shard strikes into the Typhlosion, whose arms are still crossed, it hits the skin and just steams. And he kind of cracks his neck and just looks towards the team. William has full cover and does not need to worry. I do need Nubster and Shirley to both make dexterity saving throws.
Shirley got a natural 20. Nubster, on the other hand, is... What is it, dexterity? Is 11.
Okay, so Nubster takes the full force of this attack. Shirley will take a quarter of it. Nubster, you take an 18. Shirley takes...
A quarter?
Goes down to 4. Shirley takes 4 damage.
4?
Yeah. as this massive gout of flame just comes forward and like singes the rock, and William just goes and just holds very still until the flames subside and sees both of his two friends just very singed but still alive. And then it's William's turn.
Okay, well, he's just gonna move closer for his turn then.
Okay. So he's gonna go up there and hide.
Yeah.
Perfect.
But he's still behind the rock.
Yeah. Shirley. No longer poisoned.
Shirley's going for that rock throw.
So Shirley kind of goes like close enough to grab the rock, and then just wings it, and it comes close to the Typhlosion, who just and then crosses his arms again as he shatters the boulder that comes towards his face. And then it's Nubster's turn again.
He's going for an ice beam.
Succeeds. Here comes the ice beam. Just a crit.
So unnatural 20.
He hits. Way to go, Nubby boy. Make it happen.
8, 10.
10. As the ice beam kind of like just coats the Typhlosion in frost, it starts to freeze him over with his arms crossed. He just uncrosses his arms and shatters the ice. He's going to drop down to all fours and just book it towards this boulder.
Get out of here.
And he just shoulder charges it. I need William to make a dexterity saving throw.
William, come on, buddy, please.
Get out of there. William takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
He's dead.
And that misses Nubster. But one of the boulders that is in the area just goes careening off to the side and misses not William, but Nubster. Shirley.
Shirley's gonna go for a struggle bug.
Struggle bug! Look at that!
For 22.
Oh yeah.
4.
4. Huh. Okay. As bugs and gnats and maggots of all shapes, sizes, colors, and creeds splatter all over this Typhlosion, he just steams them off again. Nubster!
Nubster! Ice beam! You've all heard it here before, folks.
There you go. Just crit.
Our Faldex! No!
It's almost a crit. It's not a crit. It's 2. It's only 2. Oh dear. Okay. So as the ice beam reaches towards the Typhlosion, it just steams out in the hot Xanthan sun. It is now the Typhlosion's turn. He's going to request that Shirley make a dex save. Oh.
17?
Shirley only takes 3. Another 3 points of damage. Instead of a lot more.
It's Shirley's turn?
It's Shirley's turn.
Alright, Shirley, let's go for that rock throw. You can get a little more damage in.
Shirley just grasping at boulders, goes to throw it and it just goes wide. Goes like off the side of the gym and just falls. And Jax is like, hope that didn't hit anything important. Nubster.
Nubster, it's up to you. It's up to you and your ice beam.
Just get a crit. Hey, guess what?
What?
Hey, guess what? You know why I've been telling you to just crit ice beam the whole time?
Why?
You now have ice beam.
Permanently?
You can now just do ice beam.
So it replaces ice
It
shard?
replaces ice shard.
So beam.
That is now a beam
Okay.
that deals 2d8 plus 2.
2d8 plus 2.
There you go. And as a result of your final crit thing, and why I've been waiting for you to do this, that is now your attack roll. So you crit.
Ah! Yes! What does that mean?
So you've hit him.
Over myself?
Do you want to deal 18 plus 2d8? Or 2d8 doubled plus 2?
Let's do 18 plus 2d8.
Make it happen.
Come on.
Oh dear.
18, 19, 20. Isn't it plus 2?
No, that's already there because it would have been 16 plus 2 plus 2.
Gotcha.
Okay, so yeah, very strong ice beam as the Typhlosion, arms crossed, is like, why am I here? Actually takes a solid hit, and he kind of like squints his eyes a little bit and leans forward.
No!
He looks like he's getting interested in the fight now.
No!
He's going to attempt
I don't want him
to
interested.
blast Shirley with a fire blast.
No! Please, Shirley!
That is a 14 to hit.
Doesn't hit!
Oh my god. As an incredible amount of fire just heads towards Shirley, she goes, hops inside the shell, and the fire just coats the outside of the shell.
Okay, please,
She's
God.
steaming up in there. She's really sweating.
Okay, whose turn is it? Shirley?
Nubster.
It's Nubster's?
Yeah, Shirley, sorry.
Shirley, please, use this last rock we have left. Rock throw.
2. The final boulder goes away. There it goes. Away it goes. Off
Shirley,
the building.
You're not helping at all.
Off the building and far away. As Shirley reaches out in the fire to try to throw the boulder, she just careens it without looking and just goes off the building. Nubster!
Alright, Nubster. Ice beam. Let's do it.
Yikes. No dice. As Nubster prepares another ice beam with a new array of confidence. The ice beam much stronger than before, just still fizzles out in the hot sun. And, once again, Ares just tries to roast Shirley.
Please.
That is a 16.
That just barely hits.
That is
Oh, Shirley's gonna die.
down to 6. 6 damage.
Shirley's dead.
Shirley goes down. It is now a one-on-one knockdown, drag-out fight
Well, it's not like Shirley was doing anything, so...
between Ares and Nubster.
Here we go, Nubster. It's all
Good luck,
on you,
Nubster.
buddy.
Godspeed, buddy. We need like 4 crits out of you. You can do it. Okay, that hits.
19... No. 2d8, right?
Mm-hmm. 2d8 plus 2.
7... 10, 11, 12.
12.
Can you move away then?
He can, yeah. If you want him
To like scooch
Ah!
whatever distance he can go?
Yeah. Absolutely.
He's gonna
As the ice beam once again strikes into Ares, Ares drops to all fours and just
No, get away from
comes
me!
back up and attempts to do another fire blast on Nubster.
Ah, please miss!
Natural 1.
What?
Natural 1.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's right here.
Nubster.
Natural 1.
Nubster.
As the fire goes literally all around Nubster, as he's like, just buckle down for the fight. It's Nubster's turn.
It's up to you, buddy! Oh, Lord, save us!
That hits. 22 hits. 2d8 plus 2. 3, 4, 6. Yikes. At that rate, we've got a long way to go. Alright, as Nubster once again
And he's scooching back!
sees the fire blast coming in, just goes ooh, and just shoots the ice beam, and it carves through the fire blast and hits the Typhlosion in the mouth. And it kind of like shakes his jaw to the side, and he just looks down and smiles.
This is like
enjoying it.
Nubster's running and just like, ooh! Ooh!
Yeah. As once again the Typhlosion's just
Desperately. Get out of my face,
keeping
bro.
pace. Here comes another fire blast.
Please.
That's an 18 to hit. That's an awful lot of damage. That is 16 points of fire damage.
He's at 5.
He's at 5. Oh dear God. Alright, it's Nubster's turn as he's getting roasted one more time.
He's gonna do his last odor sleuth.
Okay. Make it happen. It's a 2. 7. 11 does not hit as the ice beam goes wide. And Ares the Typhlosion prepares what could be the final fire blast. But an 11 misses you, does it not?
Yeah.
You are still in this. As the fire blast again just coats the area around Nubster. As Nubster's just shaking.
Alright, Nubster, here we go. Bye, Nubster. Bye.
It's a 1.
Bye,
It's
buddy.
a 1. As the ice fails to get past Nubster's nose before another fire blast is coming in. Does a 15 hit your armor class?
Mm-hmm.
There's still a chance. Oh, that sucks. 6 points of fire damage.
Yep, he's dead.
3d6, it's a 3, a 1, and a 2. As Nubster falls, part way through the Zantha Gym leader's final challenger. As Jax just leans back and goes, "Kid, you fought hard, but you're gonna have to do a little better than that next time."
If I had even gotten like 2 of Shirley's hits in, like 2.
It would have just been closer. Yikes!
That sucked.
And for now, at least, that is where the platform that you're standing on just sort of lowers back down into the darkness. And Jack says, "Come back anytime." As you just lower back down all the way to the bottom of the gym. And you make your way back outside.
Alright.
Back out to your friends. That is where we will call this one, because there's only 4.
Phoebe entered the Soul Forge, and the fire of her opponents was enough to rebuff her efforts. And she leaves empty-handed. Perhaps some time to think will rekindle the embers of hope.